Hello guys, it's me Arielle from Fashion Community, and today's video I'm going to present you the March content of the month. It is Fun Friday, but also some fun things as well. So to begin with, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen in March in the month, because yes, March and April have two different topics that actually get united together as magical nature, similar in 2023, but today in 2025 we're going to make this really different. Also, sorry for the voice, I'm actually sick, and that's why I'm going to talk slowly in this video, because if I speak too loud, then you guess it, I'll cough. So, to begin with, this is the open thing. Okay, so this is basically just the title of the page, but the small that goes big. Those are technically, in other words, those are technically little content that are going to make the project big. So, yeah, the shorts as well. You know the SFL shorts that are in the channel. Well, we're going to be there as well, but not in passion community, but in techno topics. The mini blogs, you know those Let's Help the World mini blogs that I do, we call that SFL shorts, so we're going to be there. Also, we're going to be in specific dates, and I'm going to release the, again, the official vlog dates of the Magical Nature Project, to make sure that you guys actually remember and actually save them. The Canva PSA Pictures, we're going to explain this after the special picture post and the special drawings. You know those drawings I did in Magical Nature 2023 one, where I actually posted some drawings every day in the channel? Well, those special drawings are going to be here, but not on the YouTube site, but on the Pinterest site. So I'm going to leave the link of my Pinterest page in the description box below of this Fun Friday, so that you guys can check my Pinterest page, subscribe, and see the beautiful content. Also, to straight out here, all of these are not going to be posted in the first week of March, since I'm going to work on this stuff, and we're going to be during the month of March, which means that there are going to be stuff that are probably going to be posted next week, but I make no promises. The special drawings though, we're going to be in one album, and I'm going to make them public in a certain date in March, which I'm going to actually announce it in a short and in a community post in techno topics and in passion community. Also, the type of content during the month that are going to be put in these stuff, like the short, mini blog, Canva PSA Pictures, special picture post, and the special drawings, there are going to be ecosystems, you know, those kind of stuff that you actually learn in science class, this type. And there are going also to be problems on Earth, but the physical side, because the only one topic that is going to repeat is the problems on Earth. In the month of March, the problems on Earth physically will be here, but the problems on Earth psychologically will be April. By the way, there's going to be a video about April as well, so stay tuned at the end of March. And there's also going to be animals, since we're a part of the ecosystems as well, but I want to separate them just that you don't get confused with all the things that are going to be there, because we're going to be a lot. Now I'm going to explain the Canva PSA Pictures in the special picture post. The Canva PSA Pictures, in a over simple words, you know, PSA is to symbolize someone with facts and the actual facts that actually brought it up. Well, that's the kind of thing that I want to do, because I don't want to spread the false information. what I want to do is to make Canva pictures that have an opinion that I have about something that I see on the internet, and I'm going to leave my name and where I'm from at the bottom of the page. Not from like a country, no, the site that I'm actually from. And those Canva pictures will help make the project as big, because if I can't say a lot in videos, the pictures will say too. So in those Canva PSA Pictures is for pictures, you know it, we're going to be in Pinterest, and a little bit of them in Bash community and techno topics. Also, those pictures will be featured in Vlog Fun Fridays to actually braid up the vlog and having more credibility to the vlog. So we're going to be there as well. Also, the special picture posts, to separate them. Canva pictures, PSA pictures, throw words in it. In my opinion, the special picture post is old drawings, old nature drawings that I have, well, technically old drawings that I have, that making it look more natural. With Canva, I actually add more stuff. I actually do an edit of an old drawing that I have to make it look natural and very, very good for the Magical Nature project. And more precisely, I'll put more old natural drawing stuff in, but I'm going to be old ones from other albums as well, and even ones from 2024 to actually make it even more of a different perspective. And all of these will have ecosystems, problems of Earth, and animals content in all of these. So don't worry about it. And for during the month of March, so I don't actually post them like now. For during the month of March, we're going to be specific dates for some of these, and you guys will actually be prepared. Don't worry, we're going to be community posts as well. The first week of this project is actually to announce some things that are going to be during the month of March, and it's going to be the same for April too, but the difference is that there's going to be one video at the end of March that I'm going to explain the month of April, and then I'm going to start uploading at the very start of April, since it's actually continuing the project and not beginning a project. Very different. So those are side projects that are starting in March. Eco Talk. Let's talk about it. Eco Talk, it has ecosystem in it. Instead of saying ecosystem talk, I'm going to say Eco Talk, so that it actually showing up the name in its less text for the title of the video. Because quick warning there, all of these side projects are actually going to be slip up in those small Let's Help the World blogs, because technically of those 4 side projects are technically playlists and not something too big. Eco Talk, as I said, is ecosystem talk, which means that I talk about ecosystems. Those are going to be a playlist for that. Life in Green. Life in Green, as you may actually think in your head, and Life in Green is more about the it's more of the psychological side of it. There's going to be a little bit of psychological things in the month of March to actually slide into April to have more of the psychological things. Life in Green is going to start in the month of March, but more during the end to actually slip up to kind of slide slowly into April. We're going to talk more about the psychological things. There's going to be a playlist as well, and it's the same as the others. It's Let's Up the World blogs, but more separate topic. Yes, there's going to be Let's Help the World playlist where I'm going to put all my blogs, but there's also going to be a second where I put all the separate content so that you guys can see one content at a time, one topic at a time. Go pause pause equals animals. So it's kind of a symbolization that I actually did here. Gold pause. It's technically talking about animals. It's very going to be playlists for that as well. So in the description of all of these playlists, I'm going to say that it relates to Let's Home the World, so that you guys understand where all of these coming from. Also, the See the Unseen is a project that is physical and psychological, because yes, in on Earth, there are things that are invincible, but we try to see. See the Unseen is kind of a symbolization too. You know, in the world, we see what we see, but for some stuff that we can't see now because we're not going deep into the thing. And it could be anything. It could be about animals, ecosystems, poems on Earth. It could be anything, which is why See the Unseen is physical and psychological as well. See the Unseen is more the project that is going to be stand out more, as well as Echo Talk. Life in Green is kind of the same too, with psychological. And just like I said, Life in Green and See the Unseen will be at the end of March to slide up with the month of April, but Echo Talk and Go Pause are going to be more in the month of March, but in April there's going to be less. Because in April there's the psychological things, but there are a little bit of physical as well, to kind of end it well, you know, with a balance of the both content. And yes, that means the month of March there are going to be a little bit of psychological things, but more during the end. Like, you know, the 2 last weeks of March, yeah, you see that. Very going to be a little. Now about Let's Home the World final details. I actually put something like that, so if I have like something to talk about, I'm going to talk here. I'm going to say a little bit of things that I think that are going to happen into the project. I'm thinking, you know, those vlog dates. I have actually didn't put them into this because it's more like the March content and not like the dates. Just to say there is going to be there's going to be a community post explaining the dates. It's technically, I'm going to repost a community post that I actually in Techno Topics that I'm going to post that is posted in Passion Community, so that you guys can actually see those dates in Passion Community as well. There are going to be a repost in Techno Topics too. So, and also I'm going to probably make a sample short explaining those dates, so that these are actually going to be worldwide. I say possibly, that doesn't mean it's gonna happen, but yeah, we're going to be repost of the vlogs for March and April. So if you want to know, for the vlogs that are going to be in March, I think there are going to be 7 of them, and 7 is good for the month. I don't need to make 30 of them, no, 7 is good. It actually closes up the project, and in the month of April there's actually less blogs, which is good because we're going to end the project in April, so there's going to be less stuff happening as well. But April is more the psychological side, so that's why we're going to be less, because the quality will be more important in April than the production. But in March you see that there's a lot of production because the project starts, which means there are going to be more things at the start than at the end, which is completely normal. At the end of the project in April there's going to be less videos, because in Passion Community in the month of May there's not going to be a lot of videos, probably just 2. You know, I said that in the month of May there's not going to be any videos in Passion Community because of the hell of a month project that are going to be in Techno Topics, but I thought of doing the Fun Fridays of Hell of a Boss, but only 2 of them. So the month of May there are going to be only 2 videos in Passion Community. that are going to be kind of most fun Fridays. And why I'm actually saying this is because in Passion Community in the month of April, there are going to be less videos because of that. Just to say it. Less videos because it's gonna be the end of the project, and also less videos because of the other month that are not going to be a lot of videos, just 2 for the end of a month project. As you can see, this project is, like Match Connector, is really a big project. Not only it's on Pinterest, but it's on YouTube, and it's on both channels, Passion Community and Technical Topics, which is very big. Which means that this project is really important for me. Because, yeah, there's a lot of things happening in the world, and for me it's important that I stand out them in this channel to say what I think about these, and also to actually share what I think of these and try to make people understand more different things about stuff that are in the media that I think, because a lot of things are exaggerated in the media. We're going to agree with that, of exaggerate stuff on the media, that I'm going to expose and trying to see it in a different perspective, not to change your mind, but just see things in a different perspective so that you guys understand more of what you see on the internet. Alright. And also I'm going to stand out some good and bad news as well with the Match Connector project, because I want to stand out everything that I see on the internet that are around the topics I actually said for March and April. And just to say, there's going to be a blog about the April content as well, which is going to be at the end of March, like on March 30 or 31. There's going to be a blog for the month of April. So now that you guys actually know a little bit of stuff, just to stand out again, and those 4 side projects are not really side projects. They're not actually side projects. There's more playlists of blogs that actually due in March, to kind of separate the topics so that you guys can see what are the videos that are on a certain topic, like ecosystems, problems on Earth, and animals. So in total, because I put 3 content in this project for March and April. For March, it's ecosystems, animals, and problems on Earth. In April, it's going to be something else here, something else here, and problems on Earth. So in total, we actually have 5 content, because problems on Earth is going to repeat it in April to kind of balance the stuff together. So that's all that I wanted to say about the March content. There's not a lot that I actually explained, but you guys are going to see them as well, so that you guys will understand more the content as well. So now for this Fun Friday vlog, I'm going to doing stuff as well. You know those PSA pictures? I'm going to make a live doing this. So I'm going to make a custom size or poster. Poster size is enough. Poster. Okay. Okay, so now to stand down the problems on Earth, because the first one I'm gonna do is something that is related to a problem on Earth physically. You know those wars that happen in the world, of those wildfires? Exactly that. Those are physical, because these are actually destroying Earth, and that's not good. So where this one is really stands out, to be honest. Oh, colors. And actually something that I actually really like is the colors here. You actually put a different color. Oh, okay. Just to make it less, no, but I like it more when your thing really stands out. Like this. Oh my god. I really like this. Really great color. So now I'm going to probably set this as a background. Let's test it out. No. Nope. I do not like it. Yeah. Over here. Look. So now I'm going to make a more sinister color. Yes, those PSA pictures don't mean evergreen. They can be different colors too, because magical nature isn't only green. It's all the colors. I'm gonna side out. So, I really like to stand out the things, so I'm going to put this, yep, in this kind of color, so that just that it stands out, and then it will be black. Here we go. Now this, I'm going to put an element. Between this is an app. It just that I actually did some things that you guys can see the other stuff that are up the page. You know, these. So, I'm going to make this as the style, you know, of my posters that I see, that you guys see on the channel. Let's test. No. No. Let's test out this one. No. I really want to, like, it stands out. Nope. You know, I test out. No too. I think this one is gonna stand out more. Oh yes, I like it more, this one. Okay, so now I'm going to put this like that. Wait. Wait, I can't. Oh. I didn't know. Okay. Okay, this point is actually pretty good. Yeah, using more now. I didn't even know. The more you know. Okay. I'm going to put a different one there. Oh, you can actually disband this. Pretty cool. Pink is actually the one, but more darker. Okay, basically the same. Yeah, that's the color. A little bit like that. So I'm also going to put in our environment, like nature. What is this? Oh, mountains. These are pretty awesome. You can actually put them here like that. Since in California they actually have mountains. Pretty stand out. Okay. California. At California in burned state. I'm gonna say it that way. White, so it stands out more. Yep. California and burned state. Yup. This one. Okay, so now you actually seen that I actually done this. I actually called it Ingrid PSA Pictures picture because the edit here, the mountains, Southern California, there are mountains, the sun, paradise. This photo right here, the background being purple and black, and purple and black actually stands out death, and in California the fire actually causes death, so it really plays with the colors as well, and the way it's presented will also affect the way you're gonna see it. Like, oh, okay, it's really bad, it's really, and if you put it in really, really bright colors, it's not gonna stand out. The colors really stands out in use. If it's bad, make it in really dark colors. And also, state out some things that will make people think. Like California in burned state, people were like, oh, and if you exaggerate a little bit, that's what people will symbolize as well. Don't exaggerate too much. Exaggerate a bit. Put some elements to really make people symbolize about the thing they see that is negative. Let me put something. Remember those gold hot happy days? Remember those great sunny days at the beach? What do you see now? I remember those great sunny days at the beach. What do you see now in 2025? And then my opinion will be down. My name. Look, this will make people think. Remember those great sunny days at the beach? What do you see now in 2025? In those PSA pictures, even though they sound sad, they tell the truth. Let me stand out this more. Yes. Over here. California in burned state. Remember those great sunny days at the beach? What do you see now in 2025? Well, I see fire. And lots of memories destroyed. And to put some irony too, it's really a happy sight, right? Just to, and irony also plays it too. When you put irony into your stuff, that's when people actually think more too. Does she really ironize it? I do not ironize it in a bad way, but just to make people realize what we see. And to put even more emotion, those three dots will make people think. Uh, Now I say, well, I see fire and lots of memories destroyed. It's really a happy sight, right? And those texts will bring up the thinking. Remember those great sunny days at the beach? What do you see now at 2025? Well, I see fire and lights, the memories destroyed. It's really a happy sight, right? Well, I see fire and lights and memories destroyed. It's really a happy sight, right? I see fire and lots of memories destroyed. It's really a happy sight, right? Now what I think, well, I see fire and lots of memories destroyed. It's really a happy sight, right? I don't understand you if you think this way. Wait, it's really a happy sight, right? Well, I don't really think so. Well, I don't really think so. That's why I'm not ignoring it. I don't let this go out of my mind. I see fire and lots of memories destroyed. It's really a happy sight, right? Well, I don't really think so. That's why I don't let this go out of my mind. Well, I don't really think so. Oh, I don't really think so. That's why I don't ignore it. Ah, no. No. Why? Why this? Hey! Uh, I didn't understand what happened there, but, well. We're from passion, the community. Just this part here. Uh. Ah. California in Burn State. Remember those great sunny days at the beach? What do you see now in 2025? And over here, my opinion, well, I see fire and lots of memories destroyed. It's really a happy sight, right? Well, I don't really think so. That's why I don't ignore it. Arielle from Passion Community. Well, I see fire and lots of memories destroyed. It's really a happy sight, right? Well, I don't really think so. That's why I'm trying to help. I think more. Well, I don't really think so. That's why It's really hard to think. Like, well, as the fire and lots of memories destroyed, it's really a happy sight, right? Well, I don't really think so. Well, I don't really think so. That's why I send my support to these people. Well, I don't really think so. That's why I send my support to people. Well, I don't really think so. Well, I don't really think so. That's why, oh, yeah. That's why I'm worried about California. Well, I don't think so. That's why. Ah! That's why I. Well, I don't think so. So I send my support to people from there. That's why I send my support. That's why I send my hope for the firefighters. Yeah, this really stands out. Well, I see fire lots of memory destroyed. It's really a happy sight, right? Well, I don't think so. That's why I send my hope for the fire. Well, I don't really think so. That's why I send my hope for the firefighters. Community. Well, I can actually erase the part here. And then we're from passion and community and take no topics. Yep. California in burn state. Remember those great sunny days at the beach? What do you see now in 2025? Well, I see fire and lots of memories destroyed. It's really a happy sight, right? Well, I don't really think so. That's why I send my hope for the firefighters, Arielle from Passion Community, and topics. I forgot to mention. On YouTube. I hope that people will be able to read this, but Arielle from Passion Community and Techno Topics on YouTube. This is a really good one. And with this, I'll put it in a PSA Pictures on Pinterest so that you guys can actually read them. And we're going to be a little bit of Safio shorts as well, where I'm going to scroll a little bit of PSA Pictures. So now that this one is done, we can now do another one, which I think you guys will actually guessed it, the war in the grid. So let's do the other one, different color. Before doing this one, let me explain how I did this one. Well, this one, as you actually seen, I actually put some really dark colors to really bring up the dark emotion that this thing actually sets up. It sets up death, it sets up sadness, it sets up angriness. I don't know if it's a word, but you know, it sends madness. It really sends really bad stuff. And if you bring up this into your PSA pictures, that's when people will symbolize. Also, put something that happened before. Put something that was there before it happened. Like this. Remember those great sunny days at the beach? what you see now in 2025, do a comeback of how it looked like, and then send something from the now. Remember those great sunny days at the beach? What do you see now in 2025? People remember, and what do we see in 2025? We'll be like, yeah, this is bad. And then send of what you think. Well, I see fire and lots of memories destroyed. It's really a happy sight, right? See what I did there? Send also something that will make people think like, eh, does she really think that way? Wait, she really asking us this question? To really send, to really make people think of it. And then, well, I don't really think so. That's why I send my hope for the firefighters. And when people will see this, will be like, yeah, they will agree with what you will put. And influence a bit by putting metaphor, not metaphor, but something from the past that you project into now. If you project what you think in a good way, they will think like you. And that will influence people to not ignore this. Now for the second one, the war in Ukraine. Now I will say, how do you put this? Well, since Ukraine is really destroyed, we're gonna put colors that brings death, that brings like sort of death symbolization, but even more worse. Let me put this. Bright color, and then it goes down quickly. You know that these are really dead colors. They really brain it. Let me see here. And so you will not get a different shot. You will modify, you will do a little bit, and then you'll get into it. Get there. Really braining. If into it, it put a little black. That's when the darkness is here. Really, you see that braining. Really dark colors into it. And when you put really dark stuff into your things, that's when people will think more too. Also, you can edit your picture too to really making it as dark as possible. You see that really brings darkness. Something that really brings darkness is this dark one. To really see like, oh, it's really dark. You know? If you have watched a little bit of Safiro shorts from the Techno Topics channel, you will notice this picture. Now let me show you how to really make something really and really dark. Because if you want to know my opinion about the Ukraine war, it is really, but really bad. And I'm not exaggerating at all. It is really bad and really need to make something like really need to do something about it. Like you see here, also really brain really bring it like that and really stand out the picture to make them see the thing, you know. If you don't, if a people, and to less confuse people, you can also bring the Ukrainian flag as well, like something that will make them notice it. Also, if you bring something that really brings updates Ukraine or a country, like an element that really brings up what it is, then people will recognize more of what you do too. Because just a picture like that, people will probably will not notice this. You'll be like, what is this? Is this war in Gaza? What is this? If you put in something like that, they'll know. They will automatically know what it is. Also, we're already 1 hour of this Fun Friday, and it's really good. Also, as you guys noticed, I already know this from this video, all the Fun Fridays in the in this project, Planet Magical Ledger, will be very, very big because we really need to bring up stuff. Also, yes, I'm actually adding a color from the picture to really stand out. And I'm gonna a little bit do just like the other one. And something to really exaggerate this too, because as you can see, you can also bring in elements, just like I said, to bring it up, but a title that really brings up the thing. Like an example, Ukraine like example, I'm not gonna put this. Ukraine is dead. Like, you know, if you put like this, Ukraine is dead, people were like, ah! Everyone gonna, when you're gonna bring up your opinion about this, you'll be like, yep. Oh, am I? Yeah, this really is good. Ukraine is dead. For no prize. And if you bring up the parentheses, like dead, people understand more that, oh, yeah, it's exaggerated, but you know. Like, you know, California in burned state. Like saying it like it's like the whole California, I'm exaggerating too. Over there, Ukraine is dead for no prize. And as you can see, well, in my opinion, death doesn't bring any price. If you know something is dead for someone, there's no actual price that comes with death. You know, it only brings sadness. And even though someone is dead, you actually stole, you actually steal their money, it's still nothing. You have, yes, the money, but you don't have the person or the object anymore. She will have to actually go from others to actually get what you want. And it's the same with the Ukraine war. Even though Russia really wants Ukraine, really wants like the state of Ukraine, it's not gonna do anything if he destroys it. It's gonna destroy a country. And even Russia would take Ukraine. It will take years of rebuilding. Russia is only losing by trying to kill Ukraine. He's losing. It's losing for just doing that. That doesn't bring anything good. Even if someone kills the person, it doesn't bring any good to them too. We're gonna pay the price for doing that. That's why I'm saying Ukraine is dead for no price. Sometimes the title is something that probably will confuse the person that's first when you're gonna read it. But if they see what comes after, they will understand what I mean by that. Ukraine is dead in parentheses for no price, because for earning dead by right now, but it's a metaphor. Ukraine is dead for no price, which means that Russia wants to kill Ukraine, but it doesn't bring any price at all. Not even for Russia, because if Ukraine is dead and Russia destroys all of what Ukraine has, not only the buildings, but what's resourcefully good about Ukraine too. If a whole land gets destroyed by chemical things, all the plants, all the resources, all the animals that are here are dead. Not only war causes a problem on Earth, but it destroys ecosystems too. It's all together, and I'm mad about it. War doesn't bring anything good. Death doesn't bring anything good. If you could resolve this, like if the one who actually rules Russia will have the mind to resolve with Ukraine won't be dead. But if the one who rules Russia wants to kill Ukraine, and he does it, doesn't bring anything good, even for him. The whole land will be destroyed. All what he wanted will be destroyed. You don't think straight. That's why I'm saying this. Look what I'm gonna put. Ukraine is dead for no price. Let me bring something. The resources from there the resources from there represent for the over people. What about now? With everything destroyed. What about now in a war with everything destroyed. You see here? Ukraine is dead for no price. The resistance from were present for the other people. What about now in the world with everything destroyed? Resources, homes, resources, homes, resources, homes, and echo. The resources and the homes and everything from there were present for the other people. What about now in the world with everything destroyed? Resources, homes, and resources, homes, and it's really hard to think. Resources, homes, and just this. The resources and the homes from there were present for the other people. What about now in the world with everything destroyed? Like everything. Resources, homes, ecosystems, animals, people. Like with everything destroyed, what about now? What is present for the other people with everything destroyed now? Name me one over here. And look what I'm gonna write. Do you think war brings anything good to people? Do you think war brings anything good to people? Do you think war brings anything good to people? Do you think Russia had the right to destroy Ukraine? Do you think war brings anything good to people? Do you think Russia had the right to destroy Ukraine? Look, do you think war brings anything good to people? Do you think Russia had the right to destroy Ukraine? Do you think is there anything is there a good prize from all of this? Look, do you think war brings anything good to people? A question like this. Do you think Russia had the right to destroy Ukraine? Is there a good price from all of this? Questions that will make people react. Do you think war brings anything good to people? Do you think Russia had the right to destroy Ukraine? Is there a good price from all of this? Well, I guess negativity is what people want. But I'm not like them. Look, do you think war brings anything good to people? Do you think Russia had the right to destroy Ukraine? Is there a good price from all of this? Well, I guess negativity is what people want, but I'm not like them. Stop the war. Stop the war. Stop the war. No one deserves war. Stop the war. No one deserves war. Not anything good comes out from this. And just to stand out there, I'm not someone who will try to change your mind about things, but it's to make you think about what's happening right now. And doing those lives of me doing those PSA pictures also leaves my opinions about this too, which is actually great. Let me reread all of this. Ukraine is dead for no price. The resources and homes from there were present for the other people. What about now in the war with everything destroyed? Like everything. Do you think war brings anything good, people? Do you think Russia had the right to destroy Ukraine? It's very good price from all of this. Well, I guess negativity is what people want, but I'm not like them. Stop the war. No one deserves war. Nothing good comes out from this. Think war brings anything good, people? Do you think Russia had the right to destroy Ukraine? It's for a good price from all of this. Well, I guess negativity is what people want, but I'm not like them. Stop the war, no one deserves war. I think good comes out from this. Queen is there for no price. The resources, homes from there were present for the other people. 1 month now in the war with everything destroyed. Do you think war brings anything good, people? Do you think Russia had a right to destroy Ukraine? It's a very good price from all of this. Well, I guess negativity is what people want, but I'm not like them. Stop the war. No one deserves war. Nothing good comes out from this. Death isn't good. Russia has to stop attacking. There's no price for war. As you can see, it really depends on what you want people to think. Like over there, just simple words like that can actually make people think. California burned state. Remember those great sunny days at the beach? What do you see now in 2025? Well, as if 5,000 memories destroyed. It's really a happy sight, right? Well, I don't really think so. That's why I send my hope for the firefighters. All of this. Just simple words and people can think. But you can also add more into it too so that people think more. Just like this one. Ukraine is dead for no price. The resources and homes from there were present for the other people. What about now in the world with everything destroyed? Do you think war brings anything good, people? Do you think Russia had the right to destroy Ukraine? It's a very good price from all of this. Well, I guess negativity is what people want, but I'm not like them. Stop the war. No one deserves war. Nothing good comes out from this. That isn't good. Russia has to stop attacking. There's no price for war. You see what I did here? It's really bringing up the bad from it. Just by questions. It just make people think. And my answers from these questions will make people think as well. Oh wait, if she thinks of that, is it really this? To make people think of it and try to not ignore of what's happening in the world, because what's happening in the world right now is not good. Alright? The war in Ukraine, the war in Gaza, the California wildfires, those airplane crashes that happen out of nowhere. Like, what's going on in the world? What's going on? It's a whole negativity that happens in the world, and I'm tired of it. Alright? That's why I'm also bringing this Fun Friday. So that a little bit of things that happens in the world that I want to share in this Fun Friday. And those lives of doing those PSA pictures will help you actually do them as well. If you're someone like me who wants to share opinion but doesn't want it in the video, you can do it in PSA pictures, and they work. They actually symbolize people, and I encourage you to do these PSA pictures, because the more we do, the more people will be symbolized and will not ignore what's happening in the world. That's why I'm doing this Fun Friday today. Alright? Now I'm going to download and those pictures really stand out. And it really brings it. And I'm really proud that I'm actually doing these PSA pictures today, and I'm going to post them on Pinterest just right after. You know, those PSA pictures are actually there like in an album, and also those PSA pictures are going to be in a specific day too. It's like those drawings I'm actually doing that are going to be public. But right now you see actually the live of these, and I'm not actually not okay with this, because I'm actually okay with you seeing this, because it needs to be said. Alright? It needs to be said. With all the things that are going that are actually happening right now in the world, it's good to be said. Alright? It's good. Now let's see. Right. Now let me do one about animals to change the topic. Let me do something. Green, just to bring up the natural thing out of this. Alright. put animals. Let me see, animals. Photos. And PSA can be positive. That's why I'm actually saying that I'm calling these PSA because you have text in it. It symbolizes people, but we're not. Some of them are not like no, but we do bring some symbolization to people. Done. We're on hour 1 hour 33, which is good. Okay, so now for this one, we're gonna do it differently. Here. You know, the other ones were more like this. But this one is more this way. In that PSA, or in those PSAs, those PSA pictures, you know, there's not one that is good or bad. All the PSAs are great in their own way, and people has to stop judging these too. If someone posts something like that, it's because they want to post it, and they want to share what they think, and it's really good. If you can't do anything, just sharing your support and your opinion about this, do something. Because if you share what you think, if everyone shares on what they think together, that's when we will have what we want. Let me edit this. And you can actually edit a lot too. Okay, so now that we're not doing all of this, we can now move on to make a title. into this. Now I'm thinking of, because PSAs actually bring something negative, so to actually make people think also about the animals, what about, those wildfires, those wars, anything that actually destroys animals? Let me think of one topic. And the topic that I actually think think of, oh yeah, deforestation. Very good. Deforestation. Deforestation kills animals. Deforestation. Oh yeah, deforestation breaks animals into pieces. People were like, huh? Yeah, exaggeration also helps. And this one, I can actually put it in another color. Just so that it stands out more. Yep. Yes, deforestation breaks animals into pieces. This is too bright. Do tone web more. Custom, just to make it darker. Just so that this can start normal. Now, ecosystems. Yeah, as you can see, a lot of things like this can actually bring lots of stuff into one. This will have smaller letters for what's to come. Deforestation breaks animals into pieces. a lot of resources form ecosystems for animals on Earth. A lot of resources from ecosystems for animals on Earth. If we still were food, if we still were food in the home, if we still were food at home, how do we live properly? This one is really good too. A lot of resources from ecosystems for animals. A lot of resources form ecosystems for animals on Earth. A lot of resources become ecosystems for animals on Earth. If we still were food at home, how do we live properly? This one is really good too. The deforestation breaks animals into pieces. A lot of resources become ecosystems for animals on Earth. If we still were food at home, how do we live properly? Do you think destroying forests for our homes? Do you think destroying the forest for our homes is really good for animals? Do you really think stealing the resources? Do you really think stealing for resources for us does nothing to the world? Does nothing bad to the world? If you think so, you don't think deeply to it. If you think so, you don't think deeply to it. Imagine if the over animals take over what we have for them. Imagine if the other animals take over what we have for them. Do you think we will live properly? Do you think destroying forests for our homes is really good for animals? Do you think stealing our resources for us does nothing back to the world? If you think so, you don't think deeply to it. Imagine if the other animals take over what we have for them. Do you think we will live properly? If you think so, you don't think deeply to it. Imagine if the other animals take over what we have for them. Do you think we will live properly? This is what's happening to the animals. Stop taking things from them. It does nothing good to the world. You destroy it. And this is actually pretty good too, when we think about it. In this world, we actually take a lot from these little creatures, and what's really bad about it is that we do nothing. We let it happen. We don't think enough of what's happening in the world. Look, deforestation breaks animals into pieces. A lot of resources become ecosystems for animals on Earth. If we steal their food, how do they live properly? Do you think destroying forests for our homes is really good for animals? Do you really think stealing the resources for us does nothing bad to the world? If you think so, you don't think deeply to it. Imagine if the other animals take over what we have for them. Do you think we will live properly? This is what's happening to the animals. Stop taking things from them. It does nothing good to the world. We destroy it. And not only you actually take things from animals, you also destroy the world too, because you take too much of what Earth is capable of. And actually destroying forests does not only destroys animals' lives, it does not only destroy animals' life, but it also destroys the plants' life too. You destroy everything that is around them when you destroy forests. Not only animals, but plants too. Everything in this world are for use. Not everything in the world are for us. For animals too. We gotta stop taking things from them. and try to use what we have, like resources, than to take from others. It may be hard to do this, but if we all do this together, we take all small steps for it, this is what will help the world grow. This is what will let animals live, will let the world. If we let the world grow, then we will have what we want. We just got to be patient. And remember the expression, if you steal from someone, it is not honest? It's the same thing. If you steal resources from animals, you're not being honest to the world. Which is not good. It's not good. And I hope those PSA pictures will make people think in a different perspective, not change their minds, but to think in another perspective of the world, and try to do small steps to change of what's the world going by right now, and going to a different path, a positive path than a negative path. Now I'm going to download this one. Done. After this, it will be the end of the Fun Friday, since we're close to 200 hours, and I don't want to do more than that. So, all of that said, I hope that you guys actually liked this Fun Friday. I actually did say the much content, and then I did all of those PSAs. It takes 2 hours to make 3. Wow. It is because of finding the ideas and all. It also doing it in a video also takes longer, but doing it alone will actually help because it will speed up time. But I don't actually, and it doesn't matter for me to do that because I'm enjoying what I'm doing. And making all of these is really great for me. I love doing this and sharing of what I think of things in those little pictures to people is what I think is good to do. To spread of what you think of things is what will make people think in a different perspective. This Fun Friday isn't only for content. It's for a symbolization too. Doing those PSA pictures, it's fun to see someone in the live doing this and explaining how to do a PSA picture and how to stand out things and how to change someone's perspective. Well, it's not only for that, but it's also to spread of what I think about different stuff on the planet. As you can see today, it really brings up all 3 things together. Problems on Earth, ecosystems, and animals. It really does bring everything together. Because look. California in burn state. The fire destroys ecosystems, destroys animals. It also causes a problem on Earth. Wildfires. Ukraine is the war in Ukraine destroys ecosystems because of chemical things, of the toxic things in the war, from the weapons and stuff that they use, the car, the airplanes, everything. It also destroys ecosystems. It destroys animals too. There are animals in Ukraine and they're being killed by the war. It also causes a problem on Earth, the war. You have it there. Deforestation breaks animals into pieces. 1. It destroys ecosystems. It also deteriorates animals' life. And if you deteriorate in animals' life, it can bring death too, because we're not able to adapt. And 3. Causes a problem on Earth. Deforestation, it causes something on Earth. You know, I said there are going to be 3 separate things in Magical Nature, but you can also bring all of these together too. Like this video will be in Fun Fridays, but we can also be in all of these 4 side projects. The side projects I actually see. When there's something that talks about ecosystem, it goes in there. If it doesn't talk about ecosystems, it goes in another. But when you think about it, all those 3 actually brings up all the 3 contents at once when you think about it. And it's good because when I'm able to actually bring the 3 things in one thing, it's good. It is really good. And that's all for the Fun Friday. I hope that you guys liked this video, and if you did, smash the like button so that I know that you like what you see. Subscribe to Passion Community and Pickle Topics to see more Magical Nature content that are going to be in March and April. Comment down below of this Fun Friday too. I wanna know your opinions about all of the PSA pictures that I did and what's happening in the world. Let me know your opinions. Also, share this Fun Friday with anyone them to know my opinions about all of this stuff and how to make PSA pictures as well. Also, to resume, how to do a PSA picture. 1. Bring something from the past that is happy. That now, well, in other words, bring something from the past that we don't have now because of something that is happening from the now. 2. Exaggerate a bit of the thing. If you don't exaggerate, it would not make me think enough. If you exaggerate, it will bring attention to people. 3. Put questions into your stuff. Put questions that for people are stupid questions to ask. Bring questions, in other words, bring questions that will make people react. It will make them think of a different perspective. 4th of all, share your opinion, but do it in a more public opinion way to make people think that, oh, she's not, oh yeah, I've seen something that is similar to what she says, and it makes them think in a different perspective. And 5, breaking. Say something out loud. Say it directly of what you want. Look, if you think so, you don't think deeply to it. Imagine if the other animals take what we have for them. Do you think we'll live properly? This is what's happening to animals. Stop taking things for them. It does nothing good to the world. We destroy it. You see it what I did? I put it directly at the end of what I think of things. And as you can see, I build up my opinion by actually hinting a little bit of things from what I think of, and at the end I directly say it. All of these will make a perfect PSA picture. Yeah, so what I did there. Also, you can 6th thing that you can put into your PSA picture to really make it good. Try to make a reverse of things. Try to reverse, like make a what if situation. Like, imagine if the other animals take what we have for them. Do you think we'll live properly? Sometimes you gotta see it to different perspectives, and making it a what if that is technically a reverse, people will think more. Example, let me do a reverse with the equation here. Imagine if it's recurring the problem. Well, it's not really the problem. It's a what if it isn't happening right now in Ukraine. The war is Russia a problem, but what if it's reversed? Like the facts are reversed. That it's Ukraine that started the war and everything. You will think of like, oh, but this is what if Ukraine isn't the problem. Oh, Russia is the problem. It isn't. But right now, it isn't Russia who is all destroyed. It is Ukraine. But if you reverse it, it's that it's Russia, that it's Ukraine who destroys Russia, and Russia is all destroyed. You're like, no, this isn't what's happening. You will put in a different perspective, and people will notice it. But another warning here: don't do this to something that will probably that is controversial, like this thing, the Ukraine war. Some people actually support Russia. It's something like in a situation like this, don't do a reverse, because people will think we'll be on Russia's side. No. But something like deforestation, like something that everyone talks about, that everyone thinks that actually can destroy animals, like something that isn't really bad, that isn't really controversial. It's like in this situation, if you think, imagine if the animals take away what we have for them, they'll think we'll live properly. Something that is technically impossible to happen, but actually see it in a different state. Yeah, you can actually put it. But it's something like the Ukraine war, you can't add it, because you will make people think that you think the opposite, which is not what you want to do in a PSA picture. It is not what you want to do. So, yeah. The sixth one is optional because you have to put it in a great topic. So, this is all my resumes of how to make a PSA picture. And I hope that you guys like this video. It's just like what I all said before seeing the resume. Subscribe to Passion Community and Technical Topics to see more magical nature. Comment down below your opinion about this video. Share this video. Smash the like button to let me know that you like this video. And all of that said, see you to another one. Bye guys.